Hey, 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 welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So right now I'm going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Are you ready? That's the question. I had asked the collective energy of Capricorn what this reading is going to be about, and all I was told was, are you ready? So because last week I did your reading and my energy cut out the live, I killed the whole Wi-Fi for the whole house. The entire house was without Wi-Fi. I couldn't get back on. So I'm going to do an extended reading today. We're pulling a ton of cards and we're going to get Capricorn the kind of clarity that Capricorn is needing right now. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already shuffled. I've already pulled the cards for us. Let me just open them up. Okay. So right now, a lot of energy is flowing through. Jupiter, abundance, card number 7. A lot of energy is flowing through, and this energy is loading your entire auric field with potentiality, a tremendous amount of potentiality. This energy can be used to create or bring to fruition circumstance that's beneficial or circumstance that's not. If you're going to be focused on negativity, if you're going to continue to see life through a negative lens, then all you're going to see is negativity. So be very, very mindful of what it is you're focusing on right now. You have a very elevated manifestation ability. So if you focus on negativity, that's what you're going to get, okay? Is Jupiter in Capricorn right now? Geo. That is some pertinent information. I'm just saying. The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they open, but treasures are poured out before thee. There you go. You have been holding on to quite a bit of information. This feels like it could have something to do with a potential project, potential circumstance. I'm feeling in my chest. Sorry, guys. It could also have to do with a soul connection. And it's like you're refusing to speak about this. You're refusing to just speak because you know you're going to speak it into being. And I think there's a part of you that's afraid of that that portion of your journey. But what are you really afraid of? What are you really afraid of? You know, have you stopped and asked yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of? Are you afraid of your greatness? Are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of what your accomplishments will make people think of you? Just kind of begin ruminating. Just really allow yourself to let yourself get lost in the thoughts that come from that question. So expect doors to swing open. By far the largest and most magnanimous of all the heavenly bodies in our solar system. Jupiter was referred to as the king of all gods. Because Jupiter is so vast and expansive, this planet is a gate opener for better luck. Let's see. This is a planet of generosity and joyfulness. It's the soother of hurts and bruises and promises a period of good fortune when hard luck is coming to an end. Let's see. When this card enters, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. Like you've just been really generating quite a bit of a charge. In the past few months, you've really gone deep within kind of like a hermit phase. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You needed a little bit of stillness. You needed to just be on your own for a little bit. And so as you've done that, you haven't expended as much energy on other people, and you've accrued quite a bit. Quite a bit of a charge is sitting in your field right now. Let's see. You're being given not only a gift, but also a lift, if not divine help. Okay. Blocks are being removed. You must continue to nurture the energies to the projects or events you have started. Otherwise, they could fall into entropy or decay. Let's see. You may have to watch out for weight gain or for other ways you indulge yourself and others. It's important to keep a watchful eye. Let's see. If you feel at the moment you're in a dark period of time and have drawn the Jupiter card, be assured blessings are on their way. Doors are opening with generosity and in faith. It's time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives a positive spin to any reading. Okay. And this is tied to the Wheel of Fortune. Change of luck, fortune, high ideals, sense of purpose, the strength to go on. You haven't been running out of fuel. You've just been idling. You need to put that car into gear. Okay, that's what I'm being told. You've allowed yourself to sit idle for a period, and that's perfectly fine. The engine is all warmed up. Everything's all lubed up. Everything's all, ready for travel. Ready for travel. Wow. Oh, that's so beautiful. So card number 13, the Morning Dew Girl. This is you, Capricorn. You've been collecting the morning dew. The morning dew allows for the bending of white light into prisms, into the different components. You have the ability, and have been for some time now, collecting all of these fractals of light. All of these fractals of light are going to serve a purpose for you very soon, one that's very beneficial. So if you're still wanting or needing to collect more of that morning dew, go ahead. Don't be afraid to stop collecting, all right? Don't be in a lacking mindset where you're like, I might not have enough. I need to collect more. No. Whatever you've already collected, when you stop, that will be the perfect amount. Know that. Trust that. Breathe that truth. Okay. So card number 41, bring it into form. As you walk away from something, you're walking towards something else, right? You're ending a certain chapter or cycle in your life, and you're walking towards a new one. You're turning the page. It's time to start fresh. Let go of previous disappointments, perceptions that you haven't done enough, haven't been enough, any of that. Let that go. All right. Let that go. That's no longer your concern. That's no longer a part of the journey that you're currently on, this leg of your journey. In time, you'll become comfortable again. You'll begin to realize that you just needed time. You were never actually lacking anything. You just needed time to recalibrate whatever your perception is. Realign your perception with the truth of your existence. You just needed time. So now, these are interesting. Card number 49, soul retrieval. So you were going through a metamorphosis, okay? This transformation was very difficult for you. It made you feel very alone. It made you feel very misunderstood. For some, it might have made you feel like a puddle of goop, because let's face it, in order for the caterpillar to become the butterfly, from what I've heard, it has to first dissolve into a puddle of goop. So you're gooptified. But now it's time for you to do a soul retrieval. Card number 49. It's time to retrieve all your soul shards, your fractals, all the parts of you that you've given away, parts of you that you've hidden away. All those parts are necessary now. Those are the morning dew. Those are the drops of your essence. Little tiny drops of you, liquefied energy, resting so beautifully and with grace. It's time to collect them. It's time to bring them back home to you. Now, for some Capricorn, remember, this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone, okay? For some Capricorn, it's seeming like this soul retrieval, bringing your parts back home to you, fucking 77% at 752, 22, 5, 77% at 752 is 777, 5 plus 2 is 7. Yeah. Wow. That equals 28, which then can be condensed to a message of you are being divinely guided back to a point of reunification of the masculine and the feminine within, as well as the masculine and the feminine counterparts outside of you. You're retrieving your parts. This is a call for, I'm so sick and tired of hearing that. Reunification is imminent. Reunification is imminent. Reunification is imminent. Okay. Portal of light. She glides on wings through time and space. For some, this is Capricorn. You are gliding through on wings. You're flying through time and space to retrieve all your parts. For others, you got stuck somewhere. You got stuck in an area of your mind that hasn't allowed you to progress forward. And whatever soul piece you're retrieving, that soul connection, the imminent thing, they're coming to you. They want to reconnect with you. Okay. So kind of just be aware of that. It's something that is just on the outside, just slightly beyond your field of awareness. There's some shit going on. There's some shit going on, I think, for them, to be honest, or for you, who knows? Let me see. So we got 4 of love in reverse. A sign, premonition, foreboding, new knowledge, lethargy. The interpretation of this card stretches all the way from dullness to extreme boredom and even self-loathing. You may feel divided, stressed, and weary after too much work. Accept this as a period of rest and reflection and try to believe in yourself. Don't harbor bitterness towards others. It's encouraging you to look for new direction in your life or the unexpected gift that will transform your journey. But be sensitive to your physical needs and expect to feel lethargic or tired. It's very draining. It's very, very draining. I think for one of you, because this apparently is a pairing, for one of you, it seems there was a reverting back to an old cycle, old relationship, old something. It's an old something that they return to, and it's making them feel like, fuck, I hate myself. Why do I keep doing this shit? I don't know. Why do you keep doing this shit? Yeah, but it's already dusk. That day, that portion of their journey, if you were to divide the portion, if you were to divide your spiritual journey into days, this day is almost done. This, whatever cycle they continue to participate in, it's on its last legs, and I don't really care. It's on its last legs. I mean, it really doesn't have much to do. Well, okay, I'll stop. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Sorry, guys. Michael told me to stop. Yeah, I told them you told me to stop because you did. You told me to stop. So I said, I can't just go mute. That would be weird. Justice. This is about justice, balance, harmony, equity, righteousness, virtue, and honor. Again, if this is you, Capricorn, regardless if it's you, if it's the other person, this day is done. It's done. Night is about to approach. And honestly, In order for whoever this is that's struggling through the stupidity, I'm being so extra Capricorn right now. It's amazing. There's whichever one of us it is, we're struggling through our stupid phase. And, you know, in order for us to exit this and enter a balance, harmony, equity, righteousness, virtue, and honor phase, we have to first experience a dark night of the soul, because once the sun sets, what happens? It becomes night. And right before the dawning of a new day, it's the darkest of night. So that's kind of what's going on. That's why I'm not surprised if whoever this is that keeps fucking up, whoever this is, I'm not surprised you're not liking yourself right now. I'm not laughing at your misery. I'm laughing at my savagery and my chosen words of expression. Oh my God, I'm really embracing my Capricorn. All right, let's see what these cards have to say. Yeah, this is a soul connection. This is totally a soul connection. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the ever dreaded T word, twin ray connection. Anyways, you're gonna have to be naked in your softness, exist in your soft truth. That's a peony. Okay, 7, pure nature. The purity of you is enveloped in a peony. A peony is a very protective flower. In some ancient cultures and practices, peonies were regarded as a tool for exorcism. It's a very potent energy that comes from peonies, and they're such a beautiful, delicate flower, yet so potent. So much potentiality, energy that can serve to protect you. So just understand that. You have a potency about you, Capricorn. And this potency will draw unsavory things sometimes. And that's still okay, because as those unsavory things knock at your door, no, they're knocking at your door to deliver a blessing, an opportunity to learn, to grow. And you're not being exposed to this nonsensically. You have built-in protection. You just have to know how to fine-tune it. All right. So now, card number 15, big, bold vision. It's time for you to stop listening to the status quo, regurgitating information that is not in alignment with you or your path anymore. Stop the regurgitation, okay? You got some dribble on your chin. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You are not owned. Oh, that's deep. Damn, that's deep. Capricorn, you are not chattel. Look at this. Some of the origins that I've uncovered regarding nose piercings, especially the septum, that was a way to show that you are claimed, that you've been claimed. Someone owns you. Just like how a cow has their nose pierced, so they can be guided by that, because you don't want to rip that. So you're going to go. You're not going to resist. That's kind of the nose. Shit. Like, damn. Yeah. Damn. Have a big, bold vision. This big, bold vision involves you recognizing you are not contained within a box. You were never meant to be contained within that box. And there is no box that could ever be created to successfully contain the greatness that you are. So you're going to have to go into the sweat lodge. Card number 54. The sweat lodge is a place of healing, a place of detoxing. This is where you allow water and fire to come together, and the heat as well as the moisture will help to draw out the impurities. Oh, bullshit. Oh, shit. I was just told a water sign and a fire sign to draw out the impurities. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that a dragon? Oh, there's a shishi. Oh, well, that's cute. Okay. I don't know. To me, that looks like a dragon, and that one looks like a foo dog. They're very protective of, well, not really a foo dog, more like a shishi. So with this being, it's like a lion dragon hybrid, and it's a very protective energy along with the dragon. You're so divinely protected, Capricorn. You are so divinely protected. You're even watched over by soul, you know, very heavily protected. You don't have to be afraid of anything in your path. You have to get out of your own mind, though. Hold on. Card number 3, Mercury, mind. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Let's go ahead and try. Yeah, no. Okay, so this card suggests you must put effort behind your talk. Oh, this is very much to do with magic and medicine. You know, the sweat lodge is very healing medicine. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, Mercury is also a comedian and can be a bit of a trickster. Just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes the direction. Might we add, Mercury is spontaneous and insanely flexible. I'm flexible too. This is the planet of gaslighting, causing purposeful confusion in the minds of others to gain something not really deserved. It's time to use all of your mental faculties to get your point across. This may mark a period where you either have to talk your way out of something or talk your way into something. Beware of gossip and other scandals. What you say in this situation can and will be used against you, so choose your words wisely. You can expect to see fast developments regarding romance because of this card. Was it another? Oh, and the soul retrieval card. I don't know if it's romance, but it's a soul connection. It's a relationship. It can mean that friendship is the best option for you now. Okay. The time has not yet ripened to enter a relationship with a person. Let's see. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty, but does not emotionally connect. So, this is a lot of energy. It's making me dizzy. This is also the card of brothers and sisters as well as twins. You know, let's just kind of touch on the topic of twin flames, twin rays, twin connection. They are spiritual siblings. Take that into consideration before you start spouting off about you need to be in a romantic sexual relationship with your twin. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Mm-hmm. Just go ahead and think on that. It's a time of flighty emotions and matters developing quickly. So this is about writing words, being good with words and numbers. This is a need to connect. It's like, I don't know if it's you, Capricorn, or if it's the other person, but there's a need to connect, like message, writing. This also relates to the Magician card. It's about speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, arguments, glibness, tech. Okay, Capricorn. That's it. Where is it? I don't know where the card went. Okay. So one of you has a connection with another, and it's sorry. That was really loud. Be careful of drama. There's a potentiality that this circumstance is going to suck you into someone else's drama. This is not your drama. I hate that you say that kind of stuff to me. Apparently, it is somehow your drama too. Because Michael says, well, hold on. Go over the next card before you make such blanket statements. Past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you. So in a previous life, this third-party circumstance also existed. And this is a carrying on of that. And it has to do with past life, present power. Ooh, shit. 88% at 808. I'm just saying. 88% at 808. And it was 26 minutes, which is 8. So there's a lot of stuff going on, like everything that was external from this life and this moment, like all these little parts, all the morning dew, you're retrieving all of these parts. So the drama that's involved with some of those parts are also coming back with it. I'd say burn it all and start over fresh. But, you know, I'm a bit excessive. So past life. Let's see. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings are healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life present power to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you'll feel some instant fascination or deep interest for a culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that a part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. At times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. I wonder why I'm so averse. Because your ass been fucking up for several lives, buddy. that's the Capricorn in me coming up. Don't mind that. It's true, though. You know what I'm saying? It's true, though. It's a fucked up thing to say, but it's true, though. I'm just saying. You fucked up for how many lives, bro? You're still fucking up. I'm just saying. But that's just the Capricorn and me coming out to play. Let's just keep reading. At such times. Okay. These can be signs that a past life energy is being integrated. Once it's digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded and more whole way. So this is about allowing yourself to grow, allowing yourself to accept the truths as you know them to be. You know, we need to stop mincing words. We do. We need to stop mincing words, myself included. I was like, I don't want to hurt feelings. Well, you know, sometimes people need to hear you're fucking up. You're fucking up the whole team. There's work to be done. And maybe sometimes things need to just be placed in that context where it's not a personal thing. It's a need for you to get your ass into gear and be in alignment with the work that's needing to be done, the spiritual work. That's why it really frustrates me to no end when people are constantly like, oh, my twin come back to me. I love him so much. Well, do he love you? I mean, that's a real question. Does he love you? Is he gone to try and find answers for himself, or did he just cut out because he can't be bothered with you right now? You're just a little too inconvenient. I mean, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. A true twin will probably have cut out to figure out their half of the equation. But so many people claim that random ass individuals are their twin, and it's not. It's not. It's just not. And I can't even, let me just move on to the next card. Two of Swords in reverse. Duplicity, misrepresentation, treachery, false friends, and lies. That's what I'm talking about. Cause he a bitch. You know what I'm saying, brother? Bruh. He is a bitch. No, stop. Just stop. I don't know who he is. I just got caught up in the moment. I just got caught up in them. I'm so serious. I read that and then I was already fiery and I was just like, he is a bitch. I don't know who that he is. I'm sorry. So Two of Swords. Misrepresentation. I was just talking about this, you know, how some people are trying to shoehorn an individual into the role of something that they're not. They're just not. They're just not. Oh, there's one more card. All right, let's see. So we got Nine of Love in reverse. Bro, why does your chest look like that? Oh, he's sick of your shit. Look at his face. He's rolling his fucking eyes. He's rolling his eyes. It's true. You're fucking up. I'm sorry. It's just true. The truth is coming out. So Nine of Love in reverse. Error, imperfection, fault, honesty, loyalty, candor, freedom, affluence. Here we find a successful outcome, a renewal of energy, and the gift of problem solving, yet this is tempered by the idea that winning for its own sake can unbalance us. Material success may be offered, but you may find it isolates you. The Cathar practice of letting go of possessions is part of this. Reversed, we find this even more powerfully represented as errors and imperfections underlie the positive aspects of honesty, loyalty, and freedom. Often you will find that speaking your mind may get you in worse trouble than keeping silent. Okay, Michael, I will stop. He is a bitch. I'm joking. I couldn't help it. You know I'm joking. You know I'm joking. There is no bitch. I'm just messing around. God. You've had me live all day, okay? You've got me delirious. All right. So here's the thing. You need to really see the true you. Card number 26, seeing the true you. So it's either you are in this process of not understanding, not knowing, not accepting who you actually are. You're still questioning so much of you and your reality. Excuse me, or the other person is. And it's making, it's creating a sense of melancholy, but I think the melancholy has more to do with the feelings coming back from a previous incarnation, like a previous time where you guys were together, like a past life. Those feelings are coming back, you know, the memories, the camaraderie, the acceptance, the support, the understanding. It's coming back. And it's making you miss an aspect of yourself that can ever only be reflected by that individual. Because if everyone in front of you is a reflection of an aspect of yourself, not everyone can reflect the entirety of you. That would be a clone. Okay. So people who stand before you are merely reflections of specific limited aspects of yourself. But this whole twin aspect, they're able to reflect parts of you that no one else can. That's what makes them so significant to your growth. And it seems like contact is imminent. You're both reaching out your fingers in a way that is very subtle, yet still very real. And there's this fear that creates a hesitation, a fear that tea will be spilled. There is no tea. What is tea? Let's look on that. What is tea? We're so afraid of tea being spilled. What is the tea? It's nothing but water that's been infused with the metaphysical properties of certain herbs and plants. So why are you afraid if it spills? The herbs and the plants that are used to infuse tea typically have beneficial properties. You don't drink toxic tea. So why are we so afraid of the tea being spilled? I bathe in tea. I don't know if you guys know that. You probably know that now. I'm not joking. I bathe in tea. It's weird, huh? I take tea bags of certain types of teas that I make myself, and I bathe in it. I soak in it based on the metaphysical properties of the herbs, depending on, what it is I need done for me, for my healing process. I soak in the tea. I'm not afraid of tea being spilled. I soak in it. That tea is your truth. Why are you afraid of your truth being spilled? And that's kind of what's happening right now. A truth that's creating such a sense of fear because it's been so long since you've actually allowed that truth to be retrieved by soul. And your whole field of awareness has been infused with toxicity from all sorts of societal, familial, religious, and every other kind of programming. Okay, so you need to sweat it out. You need to enter the sweat lodge. That's why all these cards are coming. When you sweat out the superficial layers of toxicity, you then create space for the past life power to rise up into the present. You're creating space. That's what's going on. You are creating space. You're being asked to create this space. And this fear is keeping you, card number 49, keys on trees. The memories keep you locked in a tower, inaccessible. It's that fear. It's that fear of the memory returning. All of those keys, inaccessible. Inaccessible. You don't want the memories to return because of some unknown factor. You don't know what's going to come back. Card number 26, second house, owning. This is about you needing to take ownership of your previous lives, your current life, every single decision you've ever made, including decisions to avoid. Avoidance is a surefire way to amplify the level of struggle involved in the lesson you're learning. I'm really good at avoidance, though. It's amazing. It's very impressive, the level of avoidance. I'm just saying, I'm really good at it. That's why I suffer a lot. But I'm taking ownership of that. Card number 3, the arrow. So you're the arrow. You are. Ooh, is that Mars? Is that Mars? Hold on. There's a secondary layer. Yeah. Motherfucker. Okay. Sorry. You're the arrow. And then suddenly, I don't know why I never noticed. This, I guess, is representative of Mars, right? So I kind of look up the metaphysical meaning of Mars, and it says Mars was the god of war and strife, but metaphysically, this planet symbolizes our potency, our ability to motivate ourselves to grow as spiritual beings, and our courage to fight for a higher purpose, something beyond our own self-satisfaction. So, as an arrow, you're being launched forward. And this launching forward, it can't happen until a charge has been loaded. And the only way to load that charge that will propel you forward, that will feed that forward momentum, is by pulling you back through resistance, through challenge, obstacles, all of that. And it's going to launch you forward. And then you're going to have to choose what you're going to do with that. Um, hold on. Hold on, guys. So, receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and soon will be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. Mhm. Okay, sorry. Um, When the arrow zings through the air, it's inviting you to pay attention and signifying that you're about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize, yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it's supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark. You will have cause to celebrate. So instead of focusing on the how, focus on the moment where you can muster up the courage to just let go. That charge that's built up, the resistance, all that energy from the bow being stretched backwards, that doesn't mean shit if you don't find the courage within you to let go. So at some point, you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go and allow yourself to fly. Fly with speed, fly with accuracy, fly with purpose. That's a very intense, intense message. You have such a potency about you. Super intense. Card number 6, beauty. So if you look, her eyes are bathed in blue. It looks almost as though a filter of Melchizedek truth has been placed over her eyes. And that is important for you to know because you have that filter over your eyes at this point. As you're aiming, as you're keeping your eye on the prize, know with certainty that you are being guided, that everything is being calibrated and you're seeing with clarity what exactly is going on. And you have to, at some point, let go. Forget the hows, forget the whys, forget the details. Just know the moment you let go, before you even get a chance to process what happened, as soon as you release, that arrow finds its mark. There is reconnection, reunification. As soon as you let go, reunification is imminent. So magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. Now is a time for you to begin considering what your energetic and spiritual needs are. Okay. Capricorn, you're very good with the day-to-day living, planning that out, but you've put so much focus into that aspect of your life. It's very common for me to see Capricorn neglecting their spiritual aspects, their spiritual needs. And it's not because you're not as spiritual. 98% at 826, 98826, 39 and 9. 44 minutes and 33 seconds. Look at all that shit. Look at all that shit. That's deep. 98888. That's deep. Capricorn, it's not that you lack ability. It's not that you aren't spiritually or energetically gifted. It's that you're putting so much of your focus into the mundane, day-to-day type thing that you haven't been allowing yourself to receive. Card number 6, 6 being the number of receiving. Look at all those sixes in her curls, just above her third eye, all around her crown. The number 6, so many sixes, so many opportunities and avenues that give you the potentiality of receiving, if only you would allow it. Because until you allow it, it will not be allowed in. So allow it. Now, okay. Lord of Swords, wood. Lord of Swords in reverse. What hell happened to you? What hell? Did you get stood up? Is that what it is? Boo. I think he got stood up. He's been waiting a long time. Lord of Swords. An enemy, perversity, cruelty, conflict, evil intentions. What the fuck? The Lord of Swords can be a stern and unyielding judge, but he's also a counselor or jurist who represents the unbreakable power of the law itself. As a guide, he offers impartial advice and guides the steps of the seeker onto the path they're destined to follow. He represents determination, intelligence, and the ability to break through situations that might hold the seeker back. When in reverse, he represents a domineering figure whose cruelty and lack of sympathy towards those around them makes them more likely to cause conflict than prevent it. This is the individual that's keeping the connection from occurring. That's the individual. One of you, whether it be Capricorn or your cross watcher, the soul connection is being prevented due to parasitic interference. This person is vicious, very domineering. That's the bitch. I'm just saying. Can I say that, Michael? Is that okay? I know I'm being a smartass. Would you rather I be a dumbass? I'm joking. Okay. 2 of coins in reverse. Literary ability, agility in handling matters, simulated enjoyment, enforced. Oh, so you're faking it. Okay. So as they're being bullied or you're being bullied, you're faking that you're cool with it. It's copacetic, right? No, it's not. It's not. You definitely are not okay with it. This is also about a letter, a message. You're being asked by your higher self to either be open to receiving a message, contact, or sending a message, probably to that individual that's being bullied by the bitch at you. I don't know. Let's go ahead and enter the bonus round. Yeah, this is intense. Intense. Okay. All right, so we got the Lovers in reverse. Failure to meet the test, separation, frustration in love and marriage, interference, fickleness, unwise plans. So this is basically confirmation of the last couple cards. You know, there is a lot of interference going on. Whatever you or the other person was planning to escape from that has been foiled. That sucks. Card number 16. So here we go. Card number 16. This is the You card. Thunder emerges from the earth. Music inspires enthusiasm. Effective leaders do not seek to shape opinion or change minds, but rather they rouse popular sentiment into real action. Like rolling thunder, music can open a mystical gateway to emotions that draw people together with a united heart. The people then rise in enthusiasm for a cause, an undertaking, or even a war. Ooh, shit. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Music's going to be used as a way to send the message, the lyrics, the melody. They're not able to communicate with you because everything is being so heavily monitored. And so music is the way to speak the unspoken words of the heart. So let's just set that aside. What is this? Ooh, sheesh. Okay. This is interesting. Aries, Four of Wands. About to set shit on fire. Let's see. All right. Four of Wands. Lord of perfected work. Two hands issuing from clouds on each side of the card. Clasp four cross wands at the center. Two outside wands are topped by ram's heads. The two inner wands by swan's heads. This is about perfection, rest after labor, completion, subtlety, cleverness, beauty, romance, mirth, and success. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It has to do with the music. Music that becomes more than just music. It becomes the melody of the song of the heart. And again, it can and does reiterate the things left unspoken by the heart, conversations that have not been had. Nine of Cups in reverse, mistakes, material loss, imperfections, misplaced trust, false freedom, opposition, differences. So there was a separation that occurred because of a mistaken thought. The mistaken thought has to do with their perception of who you are and your significance in their path. And they bet on the wrong pony. I'm just saying. They bet on the wrong pony. So next we have number 3. All right. Chun, difficulty at the beginning. Water over thunder, the storm relieves tension. Thunderclouds release rain that eases tension caused by chaos or confusion. As a new undertaking begins, it sometimes takes a release of pent-up stress to push on to the next step. Thunder can't hold water above it. The rain must fall. In the storm's aftermath, new clarity will emerge. That's a lot of tears. That's a lot of tears. Thunder being chaotic, audible sound of disagreement, disharmony. It's a lot of arguing. A lot of arguing that's taking place either within you or in their environment. A lot of arguing. A lot of what the F did I get myself into? How do I get myself out of it? It's a lot. Hold on. Okay. 6 of Wands. Lord of Victory. Let's see. Victory after strife, conquest, triumph, success through energy and industry. Insolence, pride of riches. So there's one of you is, or both of you, is being very stubborn. You don't want to listen to what your higher self is telling you. You don't want to listen to the guidance because fuck them. I can't say I blame you. I can't say I blame you. Bless their heart. Okay, Michael, you know, let me just read this card. Okay, the next card, Temperance. A monk prays in a temple. It's the bell behind them symbolizes stillness and veneration. So was this upright? Oh, this was upright. This means moderation, temperance, patience, accommodation, harmony, fusion, management, adjustment, good influence. This is about you allowing the process to happen organically. You can't rush anything. You can't become impatient with their process. You can't allow yourself to sabotage whatever this is just because you're annoyed or impatient. It's a very clear message. What is that? Oh, can you set it down? Thank you. Okay. Sorry. All right. So card number 53. 53, 53. Ba, 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 ba. All right, card number 53. Gradual development. A tree on the mountain, right action takes time. See what I'm saying? You can't rush it. Trees do not grow overnight, and a tree on a mountain faces particular challenges of wind and weather. Any expectation of rapid growth is unrealistic, and it is the slowness of a tree's growth that gives it strength. A great endeavor takes time to gather its resources, influence the people, and plan their right action. High aspirations will be achieved, but only in their proper season. Haste will not further the situation. So this is definitely a ripening process. You're needing to be very patient. Patient with yourself, patient with whoever else is involved. Everything is happening in perfect timing, regardless of how it's making you feel. It's in perfect timing. Okay. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. I said, pour some sugar on me. In the name of love, pour some. So the universe in reverse, failure to complete a task. Imperfection. You just be fucking up, don't ya? Or maybe it's me, I don't know. The sign of Leo Lion appears at the right. The man at the bottom suggests Aquarius. The eagle of Scorpio above completes the 4 cherubic signs. So we have the Taurus, the bull, the lion, Aquarius, and the eagle. Expansion in all 4 directions. So that expansion, it's a process that needs to take place on its own timeline. And as the expansion completes, harvest will be allowed. You're going to need to allow the process to complete first before you can harvest anything. Impatience will lead to the harvesting of sour ass fruit. Okay? You want to be stuck with something sour? I know I'm sour. I'm always sour, though. I am always sour. Where the hell does this deck go? Here we go. I am always sour. That's fine. So let's get you a final card from Kuan Yin. Kiki, do you love me? Hold on, guys. The Virgo in me needs order. All right.